Dr. B and Mrs. B, empty nester lifestyle. Ba-da-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da, la 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 la.
We are back. That's right. We are back to the Dr. B and Mrs. B Empty Nester Lifestyle Podcast Show. What do you think about that, Mrs. B?
Hello, audience. Hello, everyone out there. I am Mrs. B. I think we are doing good, and we are back. How are you?
We are officially back for podcast show number 18. Number 18. This is show number 18, Mrs. B.
18 it is, and we're still going strong.
Yeah, oh yeah, we're going real strong, y'all. And let me give the title of this podcast show right up front, and then I'm going to give you some other good information about our podcast show. The title of this show is, have you felt the need for more self-care time as an empty nester? That's right. Have you felt the need for more self-care time as an empty nester? Wow. Okay, so let me give you a little backdrop on some of our podcast platforms that our show has been featured on. Just lately, Mrs. B, we are on the podcast platform of Refonic.
Oh, wow. I was going to say, why are you saying that, Dr. B? But yes, Refonic. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Surprised me a bit. A nice surprise. Very nice.
Definitely. Refonic is a new podcast platform that features us, and because we continue to bring a weekly podcast show. As a matter of fact, they have a great setup, so we highly recommend for you to check out Refonic, as well as Spotify, Castbox, Podcast Addict, Pocket Cast, Overcast, and guess what else, Mrs. B? We are on YouTube Music.
Who'd have thought that? YouTube Music.
Yeah, YouTube Music. Oh, man.
La, 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 la,
And
la, la,
some of our international audiences come from Jamaica and Russia. Jamaica and
that's
Russia.
new.
Yeah.
Didn't
So-
expect that.
So we are expanding out step by step because we are consistent in diving deep in empty nester lifestyle, Mrs. B.
Yeah, I welcome Grenada, too, the island of Grenada. That's a very nice gesture on some of the groups on YouTube. I appreciate that. And the Wingates there, welcome Grenada.
There you go. So let's answer the question. Have you felt the need for more self-care time, Mrs. B?
Oh, good question. When I heard the topic and we talked about it, I thought, very nice. Because Dr. B makes up some topics, creates topics. I think of topics.
Lean into the mic.
I create topics, and Dr. B creates topics. Very organized list. But also, we change it up. Self-care. Let's get right to it. Self-care is so important. It's always been important to me. As you take care of yourself, your mind, body, soul, your Holy Spirit, your own spirit of what your belief is, self-care is about getting up one step at a time, taking care of you, and resting one step at a time. Self-care means caring about how you feel about yourself, how you perceive yourself, how you look at yourself, and your emotional state. Self-care is important because it's a busy world, it's a busy technology world. It's a world busy with family life, most of all, and family people, your own individual life. And self-care is important because you have to take time to take a breather, a break, and understand your own reflection in silence. And when the world sends you distractions, self-care means you stop for a minute. You check what's going on, and you realize all the distractions, all the disruptions, all the interruptions are something you've already learned from and you care about. Self-care is important in your job. Self-care is taking care of yourself, your health, making sure you stay healthy, hydrated, care for yourself.
Okay, Ms. B, give us
Because
some example.
if you can't care for yourself, you can't care for others. Example.
Thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm going to get to that.
Let's get this dig deeper right now. Right now.
Right now. So when I was in a teaching role, when I was in a art teacher position and teaching students, and as an art education member, before that, cross curriculum, art history, learning about all different types of topics, and an individual artist as a scholar, reading, studying, and research. Self-care came into play during the COVID pandemic, particularly. And during that time period, right after the pandemic restrictions, and during when I went back to reflect and review videos, and as well as people's stories, as well as church humanitarian advocacy, and all those incidents that occurred. Self-care, teachers are in discussions, in Zoom discussions, online discussions, Bing chat, whatever discussions you use to facilitate conversation and meaningful conversation and caring. And we had self-care meetings, connecting with people of different fields. And those self-care meetings were very important and significant to hearing each other out. What are you going through, and what can you do about it? What is your best advice? What are some of the things that bothered you or hurt you or even harmed you? And what would you do about it? And where do you go to get resources for assistance or help? Self-care, whether it's teaching, corporate business, during that pandemic, it was a tough situation. No names, no identification about the confidentiality. But people were hurt. They were afraid. They were scared. They were scared for their health.
What did you do, Mrs. B?
There were tears and compassion.
What did you do, Mrs. B? Not other people.
There were tears.
Did you shed some tears?
There were tears.
Come on now. Look, did you shed some tears?
Don't guide me through it, because I'm guiding what it was and what it is. They shed tears.
No, did you?
Listen. Tears of joy. Tears of happiness.
Did you share tears of joy and happiness?
Tears of fear. And we all shared those same
No,
triumphs.
you said we all. So
we
you
all
did.
shared those same triumphs. We all shared those feelings of what we were going through. We all cared about one another, as well as me within the group, having self-care and good advice and comfort and empathy and sympathy of what each person in your workplace and field was going through. We all, together and individually, and even within families, shared those particular feelings of understanding and being connected and knowing what to do and how can we figure it out together. So my personal journey within that was self-care of myself and understanding what I needed to do. And that self-care is just critical to understanding how you can help each other in a positive way. And so individually, everyone had to walk through a struggle of what to do and not knowing the unknown. So don't fear it. Understand it. Don't be afraid of it. Care about it. And everyone had a similar feeling. But everyone expressed it either similar or very different. And that is how you handle, in certain situations, self-care.
We got to cut it. Okay.
There you go.
Thank you, Ms.
No,
B.
it's no cut.
Oh.
It's a continual transition of what you go through in life as an empty nester, as a baby boomer, and younger.
Thank you, Mrs. B.
Take care of yourself.
Thank you, Mrs. B. Again, we got to keep our timeline.
That's
now,
good.
Referring to self-care, more self-care from Dr. B's standpoint, and y'all know I keep my comments short and sweet.
There you go.
I get to the point.
And that's what we do.
And so about self-care, what I do as an empty nester, which gives me a lot of individual time, and that is the time I spend in my health and fitness exercise room. That is self-care. Way I waited and patiently reorganized our upstairs room into a fitness room. After the grown kids is gone, step by step, now it's a fitness room with our new treadmill and punching bag, exercise bike, and most importantly for me, my sauna box.
Very good.
My sauna box, that is self-care to the fullest. So yes, I spend more self-care time and relaxing and working out in my health and fitness room. Because primarily, many times as an empty nester, you spend a lot of time by yourself. And so you, in my opinion, practice as much self-care time as possible. Constructive self-care time.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people do self-care and it's not constructive, it's destructive. So you have to be positive when you go into your self-care time. So my self-care time, again, is my health and fitness exercise room, and particularly my sauna box. So there you go, Mr. B. That's my self-care time as an empty nester.
Very good. Everybody's different, but everybody has similarities. And we share things together. That's a good thing. That's
There
a good
you
thing
go.
in the world
In
and in our personal lives.
Go ahead, Mr. B. You have the floor.
I don't need the floor. We're talking this out together, and we're letting everyone else know self-care is very important, and we all have our own floor and levels to climb. And self-care is about making sure you're okay and making sure that you take good care of yourself. And whatever that is that makes you feel happy, enjoyance, that's also self-care. But it's also physical actions too. So Dr. B is right about that. How do you go by making sure you take care of the things you need to take care of? Physical exams, making sure you're a participant in your physical exams, and following your diagnosis, and asking questions. And is there any other further things to improve your health? So that's self-care too.
There you go. Taking care of your fitness, physical and mental, y'all. So this is Dr. B and Mrs. B, Empty Nester Lifestyle Podcast Show number 18. Have you felt the need for more self-care time as an empty nester? I am Dr. B, and she is.
I'm Mrs. B.
And I have to tell you, I'm just going to say, peace out, everyone.
Peace in. Dr. B and Mrs. B, Empty Nester Lifestyle. Ba-da-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da, la 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 la.